Hello everyone and good day. My name is Victor Ayanso and I'm the graphic tutor. I'll be teaching you graphic design from scratch to the end. So sit back and relax. Let's get to it. So starting on your graphic design. So if you want to start up any design at all, once the CorelDraw is launched, you come to this new document and you click on it. So this box will show you, this box. There's general and you have your dimensions. So here is the name. You want to name this CorelDraw file. So let's name it course 1. Let's name it graphic design C1, that is course 1. So we'll select RGB instead of CMYK. So with time I will explain this. I'll explain the difference between CMYK and RGB, but for now we'll be using the RGB. So here is our page size. So in case you want to do designs like a letterhead and the rest, you use A4. So but now what we are going to do, we want to change it to 6x6. That is a social media flyer 6x6. So we change it to 6x6 and we click on OK. So here is it. So here is your CorelDraw workspace. Here's your CorelDraw workspace, and here in CorelDraw we have tools. We have our pick tool here. So the pick tool function is to select, position, and to transform objects. So assuming we have an object like this, so our pick tool is used to hold. It's used to move and it's used to transform objects. You see, you can rotate it to any angle you want it. So that is for our pick tool. So we have our shape tool. The second tool is the shape tool. The shape tool is used to draw. It's used to edit curves. It's used to edit curves like this. So holding my left click, you can drag to this side depending on how you want the curves. So this is it. So you come to, that's all for your shape tool. So we have our crop tool. So a crop tool is used to remove areas outside the selection. So here's our crop tool. So we can just draw. You hold down your left click, then you crop something like this. It brings out this shape. So let's get back, Ctrl Z. So here, that's what the crop tool is used for. So we have our freehand tool. Our freehand tool is used to draw curves and straighten lines. So assuming you want to draw a straight line, so you click on it and you click on the place you want it and you hold down your shift or your control, then you click on where you want it. That's it. So that's for your freehand tool, or your freehand tool here, or your line tool. So under it we have our pen tool. Okay, we have our bezier tool. Okay, this bezier tool now is used to draw. Is used to draw shapes. Bezier tool is used to draw shapes and curves. So all these things, all this little squared dot is called a node. They are called nodes. So let's get back to other tools. So here we have our pen tool. So your pen tool is just a subsidiary to this bezier tool. So your pen tool you can use to draw any kind of shape you want it. And we started from this spot here, so and we are now going back to it. Then click on it, so you have created a shape. So that is how to use your pen tool. So we have our rectangle tool. So if you want to draw a rectangle, you just draw, you hold down your left click, then draw any kind of shape you want it. So you can hold your control to draw any shape you want. So it's also applicable to your ellipse tool or your circle tool. So you can just click on your circle tool, then you hold your control to draw a perfect circle. You hold your control to draw a perfect circle. So if you're just drawing your circle without holding your control, see, I'm holding my control, then I take my hands off. So it's not well done until you hold your control, so you have a perfect circle. So here we have our polygon tool. Our polygon tool is, with this polygon tool you can add other sides like this. You come up to this side here, so you can add more sides to your polygon. So over here we have our text tool. So our text tool here, maybe we have something like a Baba Graphics. That's actually my name. That's my brand name. So here is here you have your font list. So any font you install on your device, on this your laptop or your desktop, so that is what all the fonts will be registered here. So assuming I want to select a font, so okay, let's use Akira expanded. So this is one of the fonts I love using the most. So here is your font size. Here you have your underline, then here is your alignment. So here you can put color. Here is your color palette. Here, this is your color palette here. So all these colors here are RGB colors. RGB colors are colors you use on. These are colors you use on your A4 letterhead or your social media design. So but when using CMYK is used for assuming you did a flyer and you want to print it out. So that is the use of the CMYK. That is when you can use CMYK colors. But designing a social media flyer or anything you're designing, you use your RGB colors here. But if you want to print out, maybe something like the letterhead or like an A5 flyer, that is when you can use your CMYK. So now let's select a color. So here is your deep purple color. So here is your color. So here, like I said earlier, here is your font list, here is your font size, and here is your color palette. So here we have our shadow tool. So you can add shadow. You just hold your control and drag to the center you start up from the center, then you drag slowly. So you can use this to toggle. You can use it to toggle the thickness you want on the shadow tool. So here, let's remove it. Okay, clear shadow. So here now we have our transparency tool. We click on it. So in case you want to make this Baba Graphics transparent, so you can make it transparent depending on the, maybe I want to make it 80. Then you highlight it 80, then you enter on your keyboard, enter. So this is an 80% of the transparency. So let's go back to 0. So that is all for your transparency tool. So here we have our eyedropper tool. So this eyedropper tool is used to take any color. Okay, let me give here a color, this color, this color, this color, and let me choose red. Okay, pink or magenta. So we have all these colors here, and we want to I want to take this color, this yellow color, and put it in this color. So I use my eyedropper tool. So it's called an eyedropper tool. So you use your eyedropper tool anywhere you take your eyedropper tool, so it will select the color, and it will show you a box where you can click on it. So I really want to make everything yellow, so this is how it will be. So that is for your eyedropper tool. So the next tool is our interactive tool. So our interactive tool, this is how you can use this tool to blend colors. You can use this tool to blend colors, like so this is when this is selected already. So you come to your interactive tool, you drag from the top to the bottom, you hold your control to drag from this side to this side. Here you click on yellow, or okay, here let's give here magenta, and give here this blue, purple. So yeah, you just added 2 colors to this square here. So that is for the tools you'll be using to design any graphic work. So with time I will explain the rest. So on my other video I will show you how to design a flyer. So on this other tool here we have our save, we have print, we have here we have copy, we have cut, we have copy, and we have paste. So here is cut, you want to cut it, then here is for paste. So here is copy, and here is paste. So here is to undo, that is Ctrl Z on your keyboard. Then here is for redo. So like assuming I want to go back, Ctrl Z. So it's showing a redo here. So you just click on it and it goes back. So to undo is Ctrl Z, and to redo is Ctrl Shift and Z. So I think that's all for your CorelDraw tools. So meet you in the next video. Thanks.